Earth is the most extraordinary planet in the universe. It is filled with all sorts of beauties and wonder. It is the only planet known to have an atmosphere, green land, blue ocean on its surface, and of course, life. It is not just a planet, it is our home. Water contributes to 71% of the Earth, and it is the essence of life. It has witnessed 1,000 years of human civilization. At the same time, a perfect protector for all underwater species.
As our mother of life, the sea has its own uniqueness and breathtaking beauty. In this beautiful marine land, sea turtles are one of its significant aspects and are also known as ancient mariners. However, sea turtles are endangered and its population is decreasing exponentially.
Sea pollution has become severe as technology gradually improves over the years, and plastics have become a major threat to our sea turtles. Sea turtles will ingest plastics unintentionally, leaving turtles unable to feed, resulting in starvation.
Microplastics is another arising issue. A lot of turtles, they ingest what is their main food. Most of their food is actually jellyfish, plankton in the water. You sometimes cannot see what is the difference even the plastic bag and jellyfish. So for them, their eyesight is not good. So they will eat everything. So that is a problem for them.
It is estimated that approximately 52% of all sea turtles globally had eaten plastics. Researchers conducted by the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization and the University of the Sunshine Coast found out that a turtle had 22% chances of dying if it ate just only one piece of plastic. Once a turtle had 14 plastics items in its gut, 50% it would die. The fishing industry is also a serious threat to the sea turtles. Turtles are strong swimmers and often got entangled in fishing gear, and once weighted down, they are unable to surface and subsequently drown.
Furthermore, the sea temperature had increased due to global warming, which affects the population of sea turtles as they are subject to temperature-dependent sex determination. The sex of hatchling is determined by temperature, and an increase in nesting beach temperatures will have an impact on marine turtles.
So for the turtles, the sex depend on the heat of the sand. So when the sand is getting warmer, we always help the students to remember girls are hot and boys are cold. So when the sand is hot, you get a lot of female eggs. And if it's the sand is cool, then you get a lot of male eggs. So there's an imbalance in sexual reproduction as well.
Eggs incubated in lower, cooler temperatures will produce more males, while warmer nests will produce more females. Research shows that if a turtle's eggs incubate below 27.7 Celsius, the turtle hatchlings will be male. If the eggs incubate above 31 Celsius, the hatchlings will be female. Temperatures that fluctuate between the two extremes will produce a mix of male and female baby turtles.
Minimizing the plastic waste is the only way to cope with this problem, and the best way that can be implemented by us is avoid using a straw in daily life. Moreover, we should use more eco bags as an alternative of plastic bag. Most importantly, plastic substances, no matter plastic straw or bags, should be decomposed properly according to environmental regulations so that it will not be discarded in the sea. Global warming is a serious issue faced by humans. We should control the usage of air conditioners. Air conditioners consume large amounts of electricity and the flow carbon they use as refrigerants, deplete the ozone layer, and contribute to global warming. Therefore, moderation usage of air conditioners is the key to prevent the further rising of temperature in Earth.
One of the NGOs, Malaysian Society of Marine Science (MSMS), had carried out their responsibility regarding this issue by raising awareness among the society.
And then on the Facebook page, we're also very active to share information. So a lot of the members, researchers share all the projects that they do. So I think it's important to provide a platform for a voice, a sharing voice.
MSMS has posted videos and pictures on social platforms and also worked together with the government to find places that are geographically safe to build nursery parks and sanctuary for turtles.
So the main thing that we can do is actually protection of their habitats. And in Malaysia, we have a lot of national parks, marine parks. So the marine parks are important so that they have refuge. They have a place that they can survive and breed and feed and mate. And so for the MSMS, we're also working with the non-governmental organizations to try and give government a better picture of what are areas that need to be protected. So we've done mapping in areas that we want to propose to the government to say these areas should receive more protection.
Have you ever realized that coral reefs are at a critical stage? Coral reefs, sometimes also known as the rainforest of the sea, is also equally important, which contributes to the balance of marine ecosystem. Their uniqueness and color helps to decorate the seabed and enrich the underwater life. Many are attracted by its beauty, and it is home for a diversity of marine species. However, technology has caused damage to its population and destroyed the beauty of the ocean.
Climate change, which causes rising sea levels, is one of the factors that lead to coral bleaching. The sea is directly correlated to coral bleaching, which is caused by prolonged warm ocean temperatures. In 2016, heat stress encompassed 51% of coral reefs globally and was extremely severe. Also, sea pollution, which causes coral diseases, can induce serious coral bleaching. Coral reefs are also unable to undergo photosynthesis if rubbish had covered the sea surface.
So when there's warming or even stress like polluted waters, what happens is the coral starts to produce mucus. So the mucus will come out from the coral, and then it will occasionally it will expel the zooxanthellae with it as well. So it gets rid of toxin and pollutants, and then it can also expel the zooxanthellae out. So the zooxanthellae, when it leaves the coral, is called bleaching, coral bleaching.
Repeated coral bleaching has caused an estimated of 16% of the world's coral reef to die and up to 100% coral death in some locations.
The best way to prevent this tragedy to happen is to practice reef-safe diving and snorkeling, as touching and standing on coral reefs are strictly forbidden. We can also practice general conservation by reducing carbon footprints, as coral reefs are seriously affected by global warming. Shore development and construction should also be avoided to ensure the presence of sunlight, which is crucial for corals' growth. Metals, pesticides, and other mining-related chemicals can damage corals or completely stop them from growing.
To overcome all these issues, MSMS as a non-profit organization has played their part by spreading awareness among the society by actively posting related pictures on Facebook. Social medias have become a platform for them to voice out related information and knowledge to be spread to the community. They also collaborated with other NGOs to increase protect areas for coral reefs. They had put more attention in areas like Sarawak and take videos related to corals so that the government can take immediate action regarding this issue.
So we've run talks, and in the talks we've actually brought students as well as members of the public to the mangrove areas as well as estuaries to visit the sites and see what are the importance of conserving also the fringes of land. That means what is between the land to the sea, the mangrove areas, the estuaries, the mud flats. We've done visits and talks with public basically to have a look at these areas so that they understand that things that are happening on land is also going to affect the coral reef areas.
MSMS had also carried out talks and brought students to mangrove areas for survey purpose to know that the sea is closely related to land activities.
Students like us can play our role by minimizing the usage of plastics in our daily lives to ensure the sustainability for both turtles and corals. We can also participate in voluntary programs for beach cleanups and join related courses to increase our marine knowledge. We should also properly dispose all of our waste so that coastal areas would not be affected and pollute the overall health of the ocean.
NGOs, especially MSMS, has played a significant role in preserving the marine life, and all of their efforts and hard work are much appreciated. However, many problems are faced during this process. Communication has become one of the major problems throughout this process, which caused the outcomes to be less ideal.
I think one of the largest issues is always communication. People tend to think that if you're working for an NGO, an association, then you are very hardline, like you're against the government or something like that. A lot of times that most NGOs, I think, are actually trying to do the best for Malaysia.
The ocean and the land are interrelated and rely on each other. Both are unique in their own ways and form the ecosystem of Earth. Human, in other words Homo sapiens, with the highest intelligence should make good use of it in conserving and protecting the ecosystem, but not deprive their living rights.
Let's protect
Our
life. Think blue
Think blue
and go
and
green.
green.